You may have seen this tropical plant in Oklahoma landscapes, but it is a tropical plant. However, it's one that we often see out in Oklahoma landscapes or especially in containers. And this is the plumeria plant, or in fact, it can be a tree in some tropical parts. It's originally native to Brazil, up to Mexico and the Caribbeans, and you're probably most familiar with it related to Hawaii, where it was introduced into Hawaii in 1860. And this is the flower that they use for those leis. In fact, you can kind of just pluck those flowers off and they thread them onto string in order to make those Hawaiian leis that they welcome you with. And they have amazing fragrance. It has this very sweet fragrance. Now, these flowers come in a range of color from white to cream yellow, all the way to an apricot, and even this pink kind of a rose color as well. You can see the branch structure is kind of unique. So it sort of has this really large branching structure that really splits and opens up. In Hawaii, they can get to be up to about 30 feet tall. Of course, here in Oklahoma, where they're not winter hardy, they're only going to get to be about as big as what you can actually transport them in and out to protect them. And what's unique about these is a lot of times you might even see them sold this way that look like sticks. You can actually cut those off, cure those sticks because they have a milky sap to them. You'll want to cure them for about 2 weeks, and then you can stick those in the ground and vegetatively propagate them as well. Plumerias will occasionally create seed pods, but it's usually more rare and most seen using cuttings to propagate them instead. So here we do have them planted in the ground, but they will then get dug up. And in fact, they just kind of overwinter them in a kind of a shelter where it does not get below freezing. So you want to make sure that they aren't exposed to freezing temperatures, but they can handle some cooler temperatures. So if you have a garage or a place like that, somewhere where it'll allow them to kind of go dormant, but not freeze, that's a good way to overwinter them and then bring them back out into a container. However, you can see that they do get quite large, and with these large leaves on there, they definitely can catch our Oklahoma wind. So make sure that you put them in a container that's going to kind of counterbalance that upper growth so that they don't blow over also. Other than that, with this foliage, let alone the flowers, it makes a unique attraction to your Oklahoma landscape.
We hope you enjoyed this video as part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on the OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.